Thanks for clicking on this video. I am a technical recruiter and I'm going to show you what a work day in my life looks like. I have been doing recruitment for 5.5 years now, and I work in New York City. I work mostly from home, and I'm a technical recruiter for a startup that's based on the West Coast. Without further ado, let's get right into my day. Good morning. I'm so excited to make this video today. As you can tell from my voice, I literally just woke up, but I did prep for this meeting last night. So normally I get up at like 7 or 8. So anywhere between that time, at least a solid hour before I start working. Usually I start working closer to 8:30, not like 9:15, but today is a bit of an anomaly. I totally overslept. And as you can hear, Kitty is being a rascal in the background. Look at this baby. Say good morning. I am now doing the universal girl late for a meeting thing and just putting on some nice earrings because I have no time to put on makeup, and hoping that that makes me look polished. So we're starting this workday at 9:10 a.m. with a performance review. I'll let you know how that goes. Yeah, wish me luck. Okay, cool. Are you looking at it? Should I share a screen or should we just look at it each? Okay. All right. Good. Honestly, some of it's like my own head. Sometimes I get like really nervous. Okay, that was a lot of talking, but my meeting is over. It went really well. It's 10 o'clock. I have got 1 hour until more calls with candidates and some internal facing calls and another candidate call. So I'll kind of talk you through that stuff. Putting on a collared shirt with like a sharp collar like this and throwing on earrings and pulling my hair back in a bun, I feel like I don't look like I just woke up. Now I've got an hour until my next meeting, so I am going to go through my emails and stuff. I'm gonna go drink coffee. I clearly need it, and go through my emails. Maybe put on makeup. Normally I put on a little bit of makeup for work, but I feel like I look fine. So maybe I'll just do some skincare. Let's see if we can find her hiding spot. Okay, it's kind of a mess in here, but right, she's not there. Oh, there's a puppy. Okay. Hi, baby. Hi, baby girl. Are you having a nice nap? Oh. All right, I'm back in front of my computer. I've got my cereal, I've got my coffee. I am going to check my emails, my Slack, and my LinkedIn inbox now. Okay, it's almost 11 o'clock, so I am going to set up for my first candidate call of the day. What I do to set up for these is I am going to pull up the candidate's resume on Greenhouse. That's the applicant tracking system that we use. And I'm going to pull up my script and my questions and get right into this. I have 2 of these calls back to back, and then I have a little bit of a break, so maybe I'll take the puppy outside before the rest of my calls in the morning. Yeah, I can't really video these at all because I do the call on my phone and I'm videoing on my phone. Those calls were so good. Yay! So I moved both of those candidates forward to the next step in our process, which is always a technical interview, because if I didn't make this clear before, I'm a technical recruiter. So I'm talking to software engineers and people kind of like software engineers. Really fun. It's like fun to make these connections. Like, I'm excited about the company that I work for, and when I'm talking to people who sound like they'd be a good fit for us and they're excited about what we're doing and they're excited about the opportunity, it's like, yay. So that was that. It's now 12:14 p.m. So I have my next meeting starting in 1 minute. And I have 2 back-to-backs. So these are both the same kind of meeting. It's basically, I call it like a referrals coffee chat. So I've got coffee, which is cold, and I didn't make very good coffee this morning, to be honest. But basically what I like to do in this meeting is I'm going to have my coworker share his screen, and he's going to look at his LinkedIn network of connections. And we're going to look through it together and see, is anyone here a software engineer? Is anyone here someone that I should be reaching out to and seeing if they'd be interested in speaking with me and learning about us and maybe working here or maybe just connecting and learning more about us. And yeah, so I try to gather those. I do these meetings with everyone who works here. So everyone who joins has that conversation with me. And I like to do it about once a quarter with each person, something like that. So yeah, let's go in and do those. Hey, how's it going? Oh my gosh, it's been so much looking at my screen, but we're almost done. Not for the day, for the morning. I just have one more candidate call, so I'm gonna go do that. I realize I actually don't have this candidate's phone number, so I just asked him for it, and he'll probably respond within the minute, and I'll give him a call. But I am just glancing at my email, and I see that a scorecard came in, which means once someone has an interview with one of our, people internally, an engineer, whatever, they submit a scorecard, so I know how they did. We kind of keep a record of how they did on the interview. Did they pass? And this one is a strong yes. And a strong yes is rare and very exciting. So yay. I'm going to go right ahead, and I guess once I finish with this candidate call, I'm going to send this guy a message letting him know that he did super well and we want to bring him to the next round of interviews. And I'll ask him for some times that might be good for him, and I'll schedule that. I am officially done with all of my calls for this morning. I now have an hour and a half. It's about 1:30. Yeah, I have an hour and a half until my calls and meetings and stuff start up for the afternoon. I have the first one starting at 3. And so I am going to walk away from the screens and take my puppy for a walk outside and maybe grab something for lunch. I'm still not feeling hungry. Honestly, I think I'm feeling so wired by I have such a busy day, and also making this video, I feel so hyped up that I don't really have an appetite, but I'll figure out something to eat. Maybe I'll make something. Time for more calls. I have 3 back-to-backs now, and I'm just gonna get right in and do those, kind of the same thing as this morning. But yeah, this is a very typical day in the life of a recruiter. A lot of interviews. Gonna go do those. As you can see, the hair has devolved. It's 5:37. I just got off my last candidate call of the day. I interviewed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people today. That might be the most I've done like ever. 7 in one day. And I had other meetings too. I have one more meeting at 6 o'clock, so in a little over 20 minutes. And that's gonna be my last thing of the day. That should be around 30 minutes. That meeting is with one of my hiring managers, so basically our head of engineering here, and we're going to be doing some brainstorming on just like recruitment, because basically anyone who's in this business probably knows recruiting software engineers is really difficult, especially right now. There's a lot of competition. Every tech company out there wants to hire, all the same kind of talent. So you really have to be creative about how to find people, how to keep people interested in your process. And so we're just going to do a little bit of brainstorming. So I'll be done work at 6:30-ish. Which for me is a little bit of a late day. Normally I like to be done around 5:30 because I'm normally starting like 8:30. But yeah, it's not too bad. Last week I did a call at 10 p.m. on Friday because I was talking to a candidate in Singapore. So this is this is nothing compared to that. Yeah, it was a good call, but I was like, I get tired early, so I was like, really had to keep myself focused. Actually, one more thing that I need to do is basically following up from that referrals conversation that I had. I want to reach out to all these referrals, and I should do it today. I like to do it the day of because especially with this one, a lot of these people have expressed that they're interested. So I send them a message today. Got like 10 people on this list. No, more. We've got like 15. So I'm going to send everyone a message and hopefully should be able to start talking to these people next week or even later this week. Yeah, but I got to send all these emails out. If anyone is interested in this and wants like a really in-depth video of like what tools I'm using every time, how I set up my outreach, how I organize things, like really getting into it with recruiting, let me know and I could do a much more in-depth video. But basically I'm using Gem. It's an outreach tool. It helps me track all this stuff. All right, it's time for my last meeting of the day. So I'm gonna log into that now. Oh, she just heard the door and she thought it was Jeremy. And I thought it was too. Okay, you can go play. Mommy works. Okay. Sorry that I keep looking over awkwardly this whole video at the camera. I just like want to make sure that you can see me. And then I keep making eye contact with myself and it's awkward. Hey, how's it going?
Hello. Hi.
Alrighty.
How do I filter my agency?
Generally speaking, when the other agencies, usually they ask me for that and I'm like, show us good candidates and then we'll do it.
All right. Cool. Thanks, Ray.
Awesome. Thank you. See you soon.
Bye.
And we are done for the day. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know. Comment down below. I will answer any comments, any questions, and see you guys in the next one. Bye.